Okay, so in the Kramnick match, the most important thing was when I was sitting at the board, I never felt completely safe, but looking back at my moves and recalling how I felt, because your memories can be deceptive, I had the feeling that I was excited to think and solve problems every day on the chessboard. And that's a feeling that I've never had for such a sustained period like in that match, anything else I can remember. Then I remember after a long time, my previous match had been with Kasparov in '95, and a long match. And then 13 years later, I had assembled a big team again. And I had 4 trainers, plus, Aruna was doing all the arrangements on the other side. I had a German friend who was accompanying us and helping us. So, after a long time, I had a big team again. It brought back some vague memories, but this time I had the feeling that I had developed too much as a person to draw too much from the previous experience. I had gone very far. But it was exciting. We were 4 guys, and I had lots of young players. I had Wojtaszek and Ganguly, both quite new, joining me and my team. And I did this specifically to stir it up a bit, that they would expose me to new ways of thinking. And the idea was not to go for my usual predictable set of seconds, but to mix it up. And on top of that, we had access to a new kind of engine, computer engine. So instead of a chess playing engine running on my machine, that was the first time it was running somewhere else, and I was accessing it over the internet, which means, of course, that could be 10, 15, 20 times more powerful than my machine.
Correct.
And so there was this excitement every day, let's ask God, what he thinks about this position, let's ask the oracle, and every day to spit out something, that doesn't make any sense, let's try to understand why. So it was very exciting creatively. And the other thing was, before that match, I remember Aruna asking me, how do you feel about this match? Do you feel it's being foisted on you, or because one of the things that happened was, by winning Mexico, I was obliged to play Kramnick the next year, automatically. And so she asked me if I felt it was being foisted. I said, I don't know about that, but I really want to play it. And then she said, okay, good. Now that I know what to do in the negotiations, kind of thing. So that was a very strong feeling as well. So it's a combination of this thing. Simply this, after a long time, it felt exciting to play a match. And I felt if I lose this, I lose this. I'm not going to be hard on myself. I won Mexico, and that's enough. And I don't care. But I'm going to go and have fun. And it almost felt like I didn't worry about the result. Because honestly, it's not a huge embarrassment to lose to Kramnick either in a match. So I knew that I was safe. You're playing someone equal. There was no pressure. And it was just very exciting.